A man in Sydney, Australia has submitted some amazing photos to the UFO database today, showing what looks like a triangular UFO hovering over his home. In his statement, the witness said he had noticed the object after walking around his home checking on his plants. He watched it for about 30 seconds before running inside to get his camera. He made it back out in time to snap the photos. He also said he was a pilot in his younger years, and has never seen anything like this. The shape of this craft is symmetric and smooth. Definitely metallic and reflective, and has a circular shaped section on its underbelly. So what could this be? Aliens, a new model drone? Weather balloon? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Reported by Facebook page, Journey to the Center of the Mars, back at the end of September, this Mars Curiosity photo shows something incredible. If you look here, you can clearly see water leaking out from under the Martian surface. The small stream is without a doubt running down this hill from under the rocks. I know NASA just announced that there is salt water flowing on Mars, but this picture has me wondering more and more about the possibility of alien life living deep underground. A few months ago I told you about this pyramid on Mars poking out from under the sand, that looks exactly like the pyramids in Egypt, and has the same exact angles. And this creature that seems to be emerging from this cave-type area. Could this water be coming from some sort of venting system? Why would water just start leaking out from this particular spot, in an area that is supposed to have zero water? Maybe there is a perfectly reasonable scientific explanation for this, but I'm not a scientist, so we'll just have to wait and see what NASA has to say about it. If they say anything at all. NASA has announced that an asteroid will pass incredibly close to Earth on Halloween Day. This will be the closest asteroid near miss since 2006. The asteroid, called 2015 TB145, was recently discovered by astronomers using the Panoramic Survey Telescope and Rapid Response System Telescope on October 10. NASA believes the object measures in at around 984 to 1542 feet in diameter, which could make it as big as the Empire State Building. The asteroid is being described as extremely eccentric and cometary in nature. It will come closest to Earth within 310,000 miles at around 11:14 a.m. Eastern Time on October 31, traveling at 78,000 miles per hour. While NASA says it will safely whisk by our planet, others believe this is the asteroid conspiracy theorists said would hit our planet over a month ago back in September. After the flyby, the next time an object of this size will come this close to Earth will be in 2027, when asteroid 1999 AN10 will approach within 1 lunar distance. So, should we be worried here? Or is it just another asteroid in a long list of asteroids that have safely passed the Earth? This is the top UFO news all over the internet this morning. London police were called to the site of a crashed UFO on a suburban road. Residents of Kingston alerted officers to a fire that was blazing next to a set of traffic lights. When police arrived at the scene, it took them some time to figure out exactly what the burning object was. Officers from Emergency Response Team A were dispatched along with the London Fire Brigade. In a Kingston police Facebook post, they stated that the officers couldn't believe their eyes, and that the object looked like a crash-landed UFO. They were asking fans of their page to help identify this thing. What do you think it is? Let me know in the comments below. Apollo 13 was the 7th manned mission in the American Apollo space program and the 3rd intended to land on the moon. But the lunar landing was aborted after an oxygen tank exploded 2 days later, crippling the service module. Up until now, this had been the only known footage of the damaged service module, taken by the crew. But now, using the Project Apollo archive photos that have been uploaded to Flickr, I've strung together this animation of the event. Unfortunately, there were only 26 photos available, 24 of which I used to make this video. It's amazing how after all these years, the moon missions still excite people, and spark their imagination. Despite this failed attempt, we went back a few more times. But why not now, I ask? It's time. What is wrong with the sun right now? If you go to the Solar and Heliospheric Observatory website, you will see that the sun is almost completely black. It looks extremely bizarre and not right at all. What is going on? This is an EIT 171 image. EIT 195. EIT 284. And EIT 304. Is it burning out before our eyes? Are massive flares about to be ejected from our fire giant? Or is this a natural occurrence? I personally have never seen it like this before, but I'm in no way an expert. I just hope NASA's scientists have an explanation. So it looks like the Mars rover Curiosity has found another strange object on the red planet. This time what appears to be an Egyptian statue on the side of a canyon. As you can see in this NASA photo, the statue is uncanny and clearly has eyes, a nose, and an elongated chin as seen in most Egyptian statues. It also has a different texture than the other rocks surrounding it, except for this rock over here that also looks sculpted. I'll place a link to the actual original photo in the description box below if you don't believe me. Let me know what you think in the comments below. First reported by UFOSightsDaily.com, the head of an alien statue has been seen in a photo taken by the Mars rover Curiosity. Let's take a look. This is insane, and I believe it is the smoking gun when it comes to proof of a lost civilization on the red planet. You can clearly see a huge eye. No slits. And what really blows me away is the mouth. It has teeth that cannot be disputed. Some will say this is pareidolia, but with those teeth, there is no way. They are square. And the eye is perfectly round with a pupil. I really don't know what else to say about it. It speaks for itself, almost literally. I'll leave the link to the original photo in the description box below. This story is flooding the internet today. A distant star with a very unusual flickering nature is stirring up a bit of a debate lately among the scientific community. Something was making the star dim drastically every few years, and astronomer Tabitha Boyajian, from Yale University, wasn't sure what it was. Some believe this flickering is being caused by an alien structure that surrounds the star. To fellow astronomer Jason Wright, a Penn State University researcher, it looked like the kind of star he and his colleagues had been waiting for. If none of the ordinary reasons for the star's flux quite seemed to fit, perhaps an extraordinary one was in order. Extraterrestrials. Or, to be more specific, something built by aliens, a swarm of megastructures, as he told The Atlantic, likely outfitted with solar panels to collect energy from the star. Both Boyajian and Wright believe the possibility of alien megastructures around the star is very, very remote. It's worthy of hypothesis, Wright told Slate, but we should also approach it skeptically. So, is this what we've all been waiting for? Finding out that there is a highly evolved alien race that have built a structure so big it surrounds an entire planet? Or is it something natural?